the minor sins to be, subhanAllah, insignificant. And the truth is, brothers and sisters, that anything like this, even, the Prophet ﷺ said, if a man touches a woman that is not mahram to him, it is better that he should drive a red hot poker, a red hot iron into his head than he should touch a woman that is not mahram to him. Okay? So it is something really wide, brothers and sisters, because it leads to evil. The reality is that if you start with the kiss, it is not going to end there. It's not going to end there. It's going to go further and further until it ends in something really calamitous. Islam, alhamdulillah, does not only protect us from the sins, but it protects us from the avenues that lead to the sins. That's why the hijab. That's why the lowering of the gazes. That's why the segregation of the sexes in Islam. That is why so many things in Islam are there to keep us away from the sins, from even coming near to the sins. So don't think therefore that because it's a minor sin, that therefore it's something that you should take lightly. No, it is a door to evil. It is a door to evil. And as the Prophet said, as I mentioned, it's better to, cauterize yourself with a hot iron than to touch a woman that is not mahram to you. This is a good question, but it's going to take too long. Someone asked, what are the newly innovative things in society? Innovations, by the way, do not mean things like, video cameras and computers, and some people say they use this is their argument. They say, so if innovations are not allowed, and new things are not allowed, we can't drive cars, we can't use the radio, we can't use the TV, they're all innovative things. But these things are not done in imitation of the Sharia. They are not acts of worship. They are not in imitation of the Sharia. These are things from the dunya. The things from the dunya are permissible. In general, everything from the dunya is permissible unless there is a clear evidence to make it forbidden. The way for the things from deen and acts of worship is the opposite. Everything by way of acts of ibadah. All acts of worship are forbidden except that which has been taught to us in the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. So the issue for acts of ibadah and acts of the dunya are completely different. Okay? Are different. So, that's just to mention that, innovative things does not mean therefore driving motor cars and so on and so on and so forth. These are not what we mean by bid'ah. Bid'ah is things in the religion. Okay. The Khalifa Omar was the one responsible for starting the practice of praying Quran in Jama'ah during Ramadan. Yet no one considers this an innovation. How then do we define what is and what isn't an innovation? Okay, this is not correct. Umar ibn al-Khattab did not start the practice of the people reading the Tarawih prayers in Jama'ah. In fact, the Prophet ﷺ started that. He led the people in Jama'ah for Tarawih for 2 nights. Then on the 3rd night, the Prophet ﷺ did not come out, although the people were waiting. And the Prophet ﷺ said that I saw what you were doing and I approved of it, but I did not come to lead you in prayer because I was afraid that if we continued with this, then Allah would have made it an obligation upon you, and it would have been a hardship for my ummah. So the Prophet did lead the Muslims in Jama'ah for the Tarawih. And it was not something that was innovated by Umar ibn al-Khattab. This was something that was reintroduced. It was reintroduced. So when Umar, he got the people to pray behind one imam, and as he said, what a good bid'ah this is, he did not mean this is a new thing in the religion, because the word bid'ah in Arabic has a linguistic meaning as well as a sharia meaning. It has a linguistic meaning it means different things in the language, and it also means something in the Sharia. For example, this video camera is a bid'ah. But it is not the type of bid'ah that was forbidden by the Prophet ﷺ.